Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for January 6th through 12th, 2020. This week we have the full moon in Cancer on the 10th along with a lunar eclipse. So Libra, this week there is a manifestation coming in. It could be very well attached to the Cancer new moon solar eclipse that we had last July, and the completion, the fulfillment, the manifestation of something that was taking place back then, and now the completion in January. Or, it doesn't have to be attached to that new moon, but a high probability of that. So we have 6 eclipses this year, Libra, and the full moon in Cancer, our first full moon of the year, has an eclipse attached to it. I've done a reading for eclipses for all of 2020 and linked it below if you haven't seen that. Highly recommend it, just so you can have a heads up of what's in store. All right, Libra, let's see what your energy is for this week. Ooh, you guys have the Falcon. This is fire energy, rising above, taking a stand, being victorious, coming from a place of spirit. Like your victory comes from like you acting upon the prompting of your spirit, where you're being pulled, where you're being led. You're just, oh, it's such an uplifting energy, Libra. So you guys are the Falcon this week. Let's see what energy is pairing up with that. Ooh, love is pairing up with that. When love beckons to you, follow. Ooh, Libra. That's why that was feeling so warm and from your soul for me. It's about connection for you guys. Now, this could be a family connection, a friendship, a coworker, a romance. It's just, I see like you being there for somebody, or you really connecting with somebody. And goodness, what Leo's reading was similar to this, about connection and conversation and like the perfect blending of energies, of emotional energy, of mental energy. So Libra, this week in general, you look like your connections, your relationships are going very well. You are balanced, you are level-headed. You may be assisting, helping, offering advice, being a shoulder to cry on, just somebody fun to be around, because your energy feels very magnetic and charismatic. It's fire energy this week, Libra, with this full moon manifestation. And some of you, this is where something has been calling and pulling your heart and your soul for a while, and you've been resisting, you've been resisting, you've been resisting. And with this full moon in Cancer, along with the eclipse, that eclipse bringing truths up from the depth of your soul, it's like you give in. It's the natural pull of your path, of your spirit, where you're meant to go on your journey, and you just break down, you give in to this person, this situation, this idea, this movement in your life. It's different for all of you, but there's a lot of emotion attached to it for you, Libra. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Go. The Nine of Clouds, anticipation, anxiety. Ooh, Libra, you are giving in. Some of you, this could be a beautiful new connection also coming into your reality. Three of Clouds, separation. Ooh, some of you, this could be a reconciliation, or finally giving into something that you've been holding back from. 10 of Stones, ancestry, family. Spirit of Trees, there's that fire energy. You got it twice. This could involve a Leo, just saying. Next out is the Eight of Clouds, vulnerable. Libra, ooh. Destiny calls, Libras. Destiny calls and beckons you. Don't turn away from it. In fact, trying to continue to resist or not let your guard down, not allow yourself to be vulnerable and authentic will bring you a lot of sadness. This week is the week to be open, expressive, vulnerable, soft, tender, gentle, and just connect, you know, spirit to spirit with people. Some of you, this is a beautiful new connection coming in. Some of you, this is a reconciliation. Some of you, this is an existing connection, all right? But it's like healing energy, a Nine of Clouds, Three of Clouds, you know, worry, fear, anxiety, sadness, heartache, and it's attached to something that really matters to you with this Ten of Stones. You know, and I just feel like you're resisting, Libra. You're holding back, and the dam is about to break. Your spirit, the call of your soul is way too strong. And, you know, Eight of Clouds, you're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to just be, you know, wide open like that. But there's no need. Let's pull some more tarot on this, actually. Eight of Trees, communication, movement, messages. See that down there? This would be the Eight of Wands in a standard tarot deck. More fire energy, more spirit energy. It's time for movement. It's time to communicate messages. Right, next is the Five of Trees. That internal conflict is going to temper also sadness through a separation for some of you. Finally, this, you know, reconciliation or meeting somebody new just puts you at ease, and that it brings in so much healing. Under the Ten of Stones, the Magician. This is magic, destiny. Rider of Trees, there is more fire energy right there. Oh, yeah, right there. So this here would be the Knight of Wands. That would be the King of Wands. So you, Aries, Leo, Sag is, you know, fire energy. But if it's not a fire sign this is about, it's, man, it's your spiritual energy and the action and the movement this week. It's very fast paced, and it fills around relationships. Or like maybe if it's not a relationship, you know, because this is so much fire energy, soul. Something you've really been wanting to do, to try, to be, to become, to change, and you've really been holding back on that. It's like now is the time, and you can't stop it. It's just natural. Yeah, yes. Happiness right here. Nine of Water, overflowing, fulfilled. Look at that, Libra. Yes. Yes. Whew, I'm just going to sit with this for a minute. What you have going on here is, you know, fire energy, spiritual energy, and that's around you connecting, or you no longer holding back from something. And I do see that there's fear, and you're anxious, and you don't want to be vulnerable and exposed, and, you know, but it's going to happen, and you can't stop it at this point. It's your destiny. It's part of your journey. And so, Libra, you know, if something comes knocking on your door this week, and it's like, oh, that's exciting, but you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, just go with it. Don't overthink anything this week. Follow your spirit. There's a beautiful manifestation of connection and closeness in conversation between you and another person. Your energy being very magnetic and magical almost. You know, I feel people are just more drawn to you this week in general. You got the love vibes going on there as well. So Libra, this is a good week for you. It's a week of connection. It's a week of no longer holding back. Your spirit is just going to pull you. So don't overthink it. Like, I feel going with the flow and just jumping in brings you a great deal of happiness. holding back and letting the moment pass, it keeps you in this place of sadness. All right, let's, okay. We have 3 advices here. Opal, joy. My soul sings and dances to the vibration of joy. Peace, I am an instrument of peace. And lastly, self-love. I approve of myself and love myself deeply and completely. Okay, so with 3 advices jumping out like that, Libra, there's like maybe 3 different things going on, because you know we have the self-love and the love, so that love vibe, rose quartz, that energy's going on, that's closeness, that's connection. And then I'm an instrument of peace. That's where I feel your energy is attractive to others, and you might be giving advice, you know, giving a shoulder, just being there for your friends, offering different ideas, things along those lines. And then joy, this is, you know, either a reconnection or an opportunity coming your way, or finally giving yourself permission to jump into something will bring you a lot of joy. 9 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment, Libra. So beautiful week of energy for you guys. Those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.